Today I have one more video I want to share about using Amazon affiliate links on Pinterest. A few questions keep popping up, so I wanted to clarify some things about what you can and can't do according to the terms of service of both of those. Today I told my 10-year-old son that I had 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel and he was not impressed. I'm very thankful because I have done nothing clickbaity, I have been nothing but real, and you guys have decided that you like me, so I appreciate that. Hardest part of making these videos is cleaning my room and deciding what shirt to wear. Everything else is a filter. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I want to talk a little bit more about Pinterest and Amazon affiliates and clear up some of the frequently asked questions that I have gotten since posting those videos. Now, if you haven't seen those videos, I will link it up here and you can see how I use Amazon Influencer or Amazon Associates with Pinterest and create pins that drive traffic to my Amazon storefront to create affiliate income. But essentially, I create pins in Canva using Amazon products, pin them on Pinterest, and link them back to my Amazon storefront or my affiliate links. And I made a whole video showing you how you can also do that. A few questions keep popping up on those videos, so I wanted to clarify some things about what you can and can't do according to the terms of service of both of those. If you're new to my channel, my name is Christy. I have tried a lot of side hustles and I am here to share with you what works and what doesn't for me and everything I've learned along the way so that you can decide which side hustle is right for you without having to do all the hours of research and expensive courses. All I ask in return is that if you like this content, you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Why are you doing that? You need a bath. So what I want to get into today, first and foremost, are the questions about what you can and cannot share on Pinterest and what you can and cannot use from Amazon. I've dug into the policies for both programs and I am going to show you exactly the parts that I am interpreting. Keep in mind, I am not a legal professional and I'm not authorized to give legal advice. However, I will show you where in the policies that you have clicked accept to without reading, you can find the information about these main questions. And then I have a couple of other questions that I will try to answer as well. So let's go straight into that now. I do have one more video that I plan to make on this topic, and we are going to go fully through the process of making a Pinterest pin on Canva because I've had some questions about that. Otherwise, if there are no more specific questions about this subject, I am going to move on to other affiliate marketing programs and other affiliate marketing information. I already have a couple of blog posts up on my website where I talk about affiliate marketing. You can go ahead and check out those posts and then come back and let me know any specific questions you have about affiliate marketing so I can be sure to address those in my next video. If you haven't already, make sure to hit subscribe. I post content about this every once in a while, so you want to turn on those post notifications and the bell as well. One of the main questions that I have been asked is, are you allowed to share Amazon links on Pinterest or do you need a landing page in between? It used to be, when I first started, you needed to have a website or a landing page to post your links to, and you could not link directly to Amazon on Pinterest. I did take a break from Pinterest for a while, but when I came back to it, you were allowed to post Amazon links, and now you are allowed to post directly to your Amazon affiliates. You can also post to other major trusted affiliate programs directly through Pinterest, which is excellent. We are human. We like to have the path of least resistance, meaning we want to get from point A to point Z without making any stops in between. See the item we want? Click on it, it's in our cart. Or click on it and we're on the listing. So when you can go directly from the inspiring picture to the product, that is the best thing that you can do to get people to click on your affiliate links. So it's great that Pinterest is allowing us to do that now because that has improved my affiliate sales through Pinterest tenfold. It has been so much easier to get traffic to my storefront through Pinterest because I don't have to have a random website to send people to. And I am bringing receipts. I'll show you exactly in your agreement where you can find that information for Pinterest. So here we are in the policies and guidelines for Pinterest. And down here you have commercial content. And under the commercial content, you can go straight to affiliate guidelines here. And in affiliate guidelines, you can see affiliate content should be original and add unique value for pinners, so you want to see it used in an inspirational way. Be transparent about the commercial nature of your content and about your links and their behavior. So you don't want to alter the link. You don't want to mislead people and think that you are not driving them directly to Amazon. You may also want to add hashtags or a disclaimer in your description that shares that you are an Amazon affiliate, and the link will take them to Amazon. And then back up in the paid partnership guidelines, include a clear disclosure to indicate the commercial nature of your content, such as the use of #ad to indicate that your content is a paid partnership, or applying a label to your content using Pinterest paid partnership tool. That's more if you're getting paid to post the ad itself, but since you are also possibly making money off the use of the pin, you can use #ad. Make sure you're posting relevant content to relevant boards. Keep the content of your post high quality and avoid spammy behavior. So that's what we talk about, continuing to post the same pins over and over again, or to just put a single image of an item and link it to Amazon, or to just constantly be pinning Amazon links. I like to share other people's links to my Pinterest boards. I find that that helps me from getting flagged as spam. As long as you follow these guidelines here, you are allowed to link back to major affiliate marketing platforms. So all of that can be found if you go to the Pinterest policy. Over here in the More section, you can find the commercial and branded content guidelines. An important thing to keep in mind is that Pinterest wants you to create value for the products that you're linking. So if you are just going and grabbing a picture off of Amazon, posting it on Pinterest, and sharing it that way over and over and over again, you're going to get flagged as spam. Instead, what I like to do is I like to look for highly rated products on Amazon, and I will take them into Canva and I will create an inspiring mood board or maybe an outfit inspiration. And that way I'm creating some kind of value for the people who are looking at my pins, something that will inspire them to save that to a board, because that's what we all go to Pinterest for, right? We want to see what our perfect life should look like. Adding value will not only help you from looking like spam, but it's also going to get more people to want to click on your links. The next biggest question that I have received is whether or not we are allowed to use product images on Amazon. And I used to say this was a gray area, but then I thought, let me dive deeper into the agreement and see exactly what I can find. What I found is still a little bit iffy. It doesn't specifically say images. Instead, they use the wording product content. In my interpretation, again, not a legal professional, but I'm going to show you it so you can interpret for yourself. Product content, in my mind, is any content related to that product, including images. It also specifies that you can't modify the images. So it says you can use these images, you can't alter the images. And they have to link back to the product page or an idea list or a photo on Amazon. So you can't use an Amazon image to link back to another website. You can't use that image and link it to Amazon and to Target. You're supposed to only use that image to link back to that exact product on Amazon. And let me go into the Amazon affiliate agreement and show you where that is. So we're here in the Amazon Associates Program policies. And here's where we're going to find information about using Amazon's images when creating your pins on Pinterest. And the section that I'm going to is the Associates Program IP license. So here at number 1, subject to the terms of the agreement and solely for the limited purposes of participation in the Associates Program, so as long as you are a member of the Associates Program, in strict compliance with the agreement, hereby grant you a limited, revocable, non-transferable, non-sub-licensable, non-exclusive, royalty-free license to copy and display program content solely on your site. You will use program content solely to send end users and sales to an Amazon site and will not link any program content to or in conjunction with any program content, direct traffic to any page of a site other than an Amazon site. So your use of program content has to direct them to Amazon. And link each use of program content solely to the related product detail page or other relevant page of an Amazon site, not to any other page. So directly to the product or directly to an image or list that includes that product is my interpretation. Again, I am not a professional. I am not a lawyer. This is my interpretation, and I am showing you exactly where it is in these agreements so that you can dig into it a little more for yourself and make your own decisions based on these descriptions. I'm also looking here in the Associates Program participation requirements, disclosing on your site accurately and adequately. This is where people ask me, where do you disclose? You can disclose it in your profile, you can disclose it on your pins, but it's right here that no matter where you share your affiliate links, you need to acknowledge that it is an affiliate link. Whenever you are tagging an item in your pin on Pinterest, you are toggling on that option for an affiliate link. That alone is disclosing, because when you do that, it will make it known to the person who is viewing it that it is an affiliate or sponsored link. And coming down to content on your site, you will not add to, delete from, or otherwise alter any program content in any way, including by adding additional information, except that you may resize program content consisting of a graphic image in a manner that maintains the original proportions of the image, or truncate program content consisting of text in a manner that does not materially alter the meaning of the text or cause the text to become factually incorrect. You cannot alter images to make them look any different than they should look in the listing. You cannot alter titles or descriptions to make them sound misleading. It has to be true to the item and the listing on Amazon. So those are some of the important parts of the Amazon Associates Agreement. There's obviously a lot more that you can read into. Those are the ones that stood out to me in regards to this idea and this process. The other biggest question I get is, how much money do you make from doing this? Now, if I haven't said it already, I have ADHD. Look, I don't even remember if I said that. I like to hyper focus on teaching myself how to do these things, and I will test them and I will see if they work. And once they start working, I'm satisfied. I'm going to move on. I can also reflect back and see what I could do differently that would make it more successful, that would make me make more money. Sometimes I just dig in deep on them and see how much money I can make in a short amount of time. So if I told you how much money I make, it's not going to be how much money you make. But I will give you an example. For 2 or 3 months, I spent probably 4 days of each month creating pins, maybe 5 at a time. So in all, maybe 10 to 20 pins per month. And in those months, I made a couple $100. I think the most I made was maybe $400. Now, can you imagine if I had been consistent and made pins maybe 1 or 2 every day, or posted 4 or 5 a week instead of 4 or 5 in a month? The opportunity to earn with this method is really what work you're willing to put into it. That's the case with just about anything that you're doing for yourself, is how much time you are willing to put into this is how much you are going to get back. Don't expect it immediately, but the more consistent you are, the more you're going to grow with this method. And that is the same for pretty much everything I can think of that I have to share. Not just because you're getting more content out there, but all of these platforms are now built to reward people who are using them frequently. The more you use Pinterest, the more your stuff is going to get pushed out. Do I know that for a fact? No, but can I assume that because of how every other platform works? 100%. The more you post, and good quality posting, you can't just post whatever, but the more you post good quality content, the more you're going to get back from that platform. It's just how they're built these days. Now, there is one last thing I wanted to talk about. I've seen a couple of questions where someone has said, I don't see this information under create an idea pin. And it turns out, and I'm not sure why, different Pinterest accounts show different ways of creating these pins where you can tag items. I have one account that says create a pin for idea ad, and that's the way I'm able to tag multiple products. Then I have another business account where it just says create pin, and that's where I'm able to tag products. So let me show you what that looks like so that you can determine which one you have and how to make the pins depending on which one you have. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. If I come up to Pinterest on this account, I can create a pin for an idea ad, or I can create a pin. If I click create a pin for idea ad, this is where I can add the products down here. Now, if I just go to create pin, I don't have the option to add products. However, I went onto this account, which is another one of my accounts, and up here it now says create pin, create board, and then there are paid options down here. I am not 100% sure what the difference of these two accounts is at the moment, but up here, if yours looks like this and you click create pin, you now have that option down here to tag products. But just depending on how yours is laid out, it may look like this, or it may look like this. And just choose the one that works for your menu. Don't know what the difference is there. Alright, that's all for today. Please make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you found this helpful, and then be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications of the next time that I post. Because if you haven't noticed, I'm a little bit scatterbrained and my posts don't always fall on a regular schedule. So if you want to know when I post my next content, that bell's going to be your best friend. If you like this content, please be sure to subscribe. I am going into a lot more side hustles that I have tried, and I am looking forward to sharing that information with you guys, and that you guys can hit the ground running instead of spending hours and hours like I did trying to figure it all out. I am by no means an expert, nor do I claim to be. I just share real life experiences and real talk with you guys. I will never fabricate anything I'm sharing with you. It's all gonna be real. I do want to dive deeper into other affiliate marketing programs, so make sure you leave any questions that you have in the comments below. I am also going to share a link to my ChatGPT prompts for affiliate marketing. If you want to see how you can use ChatGPT to do research, find products, create posts, that is a great resource that I have put together, and it is free. All you gotta do is put an email address, and that'll get you on my monthly newsletter, where I just kind of go into what I hope to talk about in the upcoming month. I just want to make sure that you keep coming back here to watch my videos. Promise I will not spam you. All right, talk soon.